With your guy, Boris Yelstine.
And Terry, of course. Boris, how are you?
I'm fine. I feel so good.
That's nice to hear.
Yes.
I'm really, really happy to have you grace us in this space.
So where are we today?
We are in the heart of Loresho.
But then it's going to be unfair for us to move forward without saying that you look so gorgeous in that outfit. Looks trendy, looks beautiful. I like it.
Thank you so much, Boris. Always complimenting me, and I'm not going to leave this behind. You also look exquisite.
Are you
look
sure?
Really nice. I love
Do you think they like it?
What's there not to love?
Anyway, we are in Loresho. How many bedrooms is this? I mean, how many bedrooms? Where are we? What do we have for our fans before we get to show them the property from the first point over there to the end? Please, take it on.
Before anything else, we are in the heart of Loresho, and where we are standing right here, it is 4-bedroom, all en suite, and it's not your typical apartment setup. Boris, we have no neighbors.
Okay.
Where you're standing, you do not have a neighbor next to you, but you do have a neighbor above you, or you could have a neighbor below you.
Okay, so
basically, you take up the whole floor.
Okay. Tell me more about my neighbor above.
Your neighbor above has a penthouse at the topmost unit, and there are only 4 floors in each apartment setup, which I think is quite nice. It's lush. It's not your typical, apartment setup. And look at the size where we're just standing.
To be honest, what really captivated me was the size of this apartment. The moment I walked in, I was blown with the space, air circulation, the layout, the floor plan. The finishes is something to behold. And I'm so glad to have you on set because this is what you always look for.
I completely agree with you on that, Boris.
So where do we start from?
So, Boris, before we head out to the patio, there's some things that we need to touch on which are very important, and that is the amenities that comes with the property.
Okay.
Believe it or not, you have 2 clubhouses.
Wow.
Each has a swimming pool, steam room, sauna, fully equipped gym, and it's very private. Also a sauna and a steam room.
Is that all?
Not really.
What else?
It comes with 3 acres of recreational land just to enjoy.
I love that.
It doesn't get any better than that, Boris.
But then it's a huge development, and somebody will be asking Boris or Terry, I mean, I'm on the other side of the property and I'd like to access maybe the gate. How do I access? I don't want to drive. I don't want to walk. Is there anything that will enhance convenience and efficiency?
Completely. We have systems in place, and we have a golf cart. You just make a phone call and they're there at your doorstep, and they take you all around wherever you want to go, maybe the clubhouse, or maybe you want to visit a friend. They facilitate that for you.
Sounds like a good idea, but then I think that would be the best idea. Start from the party, show them what we have on the party side, then we get into the lounge, the dining, and all the spaces in this property. Take it on.
Let's proceed.
Okay, so what do you have on the patio?
Boris, before we step out into the patio, I want you to notice the French windows that we have here. Very large, allowing free flow of air, natural light, which is quite nice, and it opens up to this beautiful space that we have here to just entertain, relax. I love it. What do you think?
I love it too. Let me get to details. On the floor, you have these non-slip tiles, well fitted, looking so nice, so calm. On the wall, you have 0-joint stones on that wall, just improving and elevating the beauty of this patio. The patio is bigger than what you find on normal villas. For me, that is what stood out on this space.
And you can imagine they're not giving you only this space. The person on the ground level gets to have a private garden space just outside the patio, which is an additional plus.
I love that. They also went ahead and staged it just to give an idea on how this patio looked like. You have that sofa over there, these 2 accent chairs, you have a coffee table in between. You also have this that fits so well for an evening. You can have wine, whiskey, have a chat here with your buddies, and maybe your wife on a weekend. I mean, it would be a very good idea. How about that?
Absolutely. And also you've noticed that we still have lighting out here. So even if it's at night, it doesn't have to just be somewhere that you chill during the day. Exactly. You could relax here at night. And they've also incorporated the sockets outside.
Wow.
So this is self-sufficient, the entire space.
I love that. But then again, don't forget about the height. The height is consistent. It's 3-meter high ceiling. I mean, there's a lot of space in this. But then the most important thing after the patio is your lounge. And this lounge is goals. Terry,
It's not your usual type of lounge that we have here. The ceiling height, the light fixtures that we have. Look at this space just to have your TV. We could have a bigger TV here. I think even 100-inch, right?
Exactly. I love that. It looks so nice. For me, it's the flow of natural lighting from that side to the end to that window, and also some light from the window into this lounge. The air flows freely into every space of this lounge. It feels airy, and I like that. There's more space around it, right? I mean, you can fit any type of couch you want to fit here. That's so important, Terry.
I agree with you on that. And something else, Boris, I also want to point out is the layout that we have here. You know, you have easy access to every corner of the space, but at the same time, they're still very private, you know?
Yeah.
It's been put in such a way that you can see every corner, but at the same time, you're very private. You're not seeing directly.
I love that, mostly for the bedroom side,
Absolutely.
right? These guys say that they like you so much. I have no idea why, but I also like her.
What's not there to like about
Oh my
Boris?
goodness. Wow, I love that. For me, what I like about this dining area, it's the connection in between the dining area and the lounge. That is openness. And trust me, I have walked, I have seen, I have experienced, I have sold, I have helped families buy real estate from Karen all the way to Runda. I have done big listings, I have done small listings, I have done land, I have done anything. I haven't rented, I've done a lot of listings. But trust me, this for me stands out. The lounge space.
It does.
Talk about it, Terry.
It does. You can imagine this is a dining space and it has this 8-seater, and it's not that you cannot do a bigger size. Look at that side. We have that area that you can have your console. On this side, you could have another console. That tells you the space that we have going on here, and the fact that it is still joined to the lounge area. So you can have people chilling there, you can have others seated here, and they'd still be able to converse without any distractions, without any interruptions. I think it's well done.
I love that. Mostly, I'm thinking of a weekend where I have my family and I have my friends and I have an event going on. I open the French windows, I have the patio connected to the lounge, connected to the space. All this becomes one space for entertainment. Trust me, guys, your friends and your family would enjoy this space more than we do right now.
I completely agree with you, Boris.
Sounds good.
And you know we're not done yet.
Yes.
We still have more space just behind here. This has just been put there to just, you know, create that separation. But that tells you we have more space here. You could have maybe a seat here, a console. You can hang your beautiful art just like we have there. I mean, it's not something that you see on a regular day.
Mostly on apartments. It's
Absolutely.
rare on apartment. Behind me, I have a console. On that side of a bench, nicely detailed bench. I like it. And that wall is a nice wall for display of some work of art. On that wall, looks very nice. Yes, Terry.
We're not done yet, Boris.
We're beginning.
Behind us.
Yes.
Do you notice the entry foyer?
Of course, it's wide enough. I like the space in between there. It's wide enough, and mostly the door, gigantic. It's your pivot Tanzanian teak door. I mean, this door, once it opens, it shows you that this family has just welcomed you inside the property with both hands. I mean, look, come close this way. This side you have a cloakroom. I mean, just adjacent to the entry foyer. The height is consistent. There's a sink over there, vanity, a smart mirror, circular, with some ambient light around it. I have a toilet in between there. Remember, the theme is always gray and black, guys. I mean, it's so gorgeous. On the right-hand side is a wall. You can still play around with it. Down here, it's a bench. You can do exactly what they've done here. Terry.
We are not done yet, Boris. We're headed to one of my favorite spots in the entire apartment.
Yes.
Is this beautiful kitchen.
Yes.
Look how bright it is.
I love the natural lighting flowing in. It looks really bright and airy.
It's very spacious, Boris.
Yes.
So we have the dining area on this side, and we also have this space here that you can use just to have your small bitings here and there, a quick snack. That tells you the space that we have going on here. And remember, it's not even occupied the entire space. This space can actually fit another island if you wish.
100%. I think what this developer was trying to achieve was the aspect of space with luxury finishes. I mean, rarely will you find in the market a developer giving you space and luxury. Mostly, they will give you either luxury in a small space, or they give you all right? A bigger space with the work finishes, but this gives you both at the same time. And I like the fact that before we began the tour, you told me, Boris, you know what? This space can easily fit, you know, maybe you have kids around and you want maybe to have some, you know, some snacks, some pizza, I don't know, food, so all that, they can have it here, just next to you while you're cooking. And that is so smart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you need another island, you still have the space for it. I mean, also we have this breakfast countertop, which is so nice. And I love the fact that the Tanzanian teak wood has still been incorporated here. It's well thought out. It's creative, it's smart, it's brilliant. I love it.
I think it elevates the whole experience here. It brightens the kitchen. Remember, our theme in the kitchen is white and black, but then adding these earthy tones elevates it.
What do you think about this chandelier that we have?
Simple yet classy.
This is quite nice.
Of course.
Look at this space, this working space that you have here. It's not just your typical countertop, but you know, have the burner and the induction and the hood directly. You also have space to work around here. 100%.
You have space to work around there. You also have a Bosch oven and a Bosch microwave. If all that breakfast countertop, it's white, it matches Terry's outfit. I mean, it was meant for her. The windows are huge, bring in natural lighting. There's more space for us to move around. And then there's the two sinks over there, stainless, nicely placed. Sockets on the backsplash, dark chocolate backsplash. I mean, bring in the contrast in between the white cabinetries. The cabinetries are just within reach. Look at this. I'm a short guy, but I can fit comfortably. Terry, where is the dishwashing machine? Because these guys are asking, where is it?
Let me show you. It comes already fitted with the property. It's put here, well incorporated, just next to the stainless sinks.
I love it.
So it makes it very convenient and easily accessible.
You know, these guys are wondering what we're laughing at, but we won't tell them. Maybe if they follow us on our platform, they get to know why we're laughing when we go to this space. Okay, on the right hand side, this becomes our laundry area.
Boris, hold on. Tranquila, tranquila.
Okay.
Before we proceed there,
okay,
I want to point out that space that we have that can have your fridge there. Look at this. This is a two-door fridge, and it has taken that kind of space, and you still have extra space. So, I mean, if you want two fridges and maybe a freezer,
they can fit comfortably.
Absolutely. And behind you, we have an enormous pantry, which can fit plenty of stuff, and it has a casement window allowing the air, the free flow of circulation of air and light coming in, I think, which is brilliant.
For me, it's the height of the ceiling and the shelves nicely stained. I mean, they look so nice. It's so clean. And I love it.
And it's very spacious.
Yes. So, Terry, should I get into my laundry area?
Yes, please.
Okay, guys, come into my laundry area. I think you love this laundry area for some reasons, which I think sounds good. Come this way. This becomes a laundry area. It's spacious. It's airy. Sorry, guys. The guys, you know, there's some construction going on, and so therefore there's too much noise coming in. But then again, I'm gonna go back into my set. Look. All this space for your laundry area, they've got all that wall for cabinetry. This space for a washer and a dryer at the same time. On the floor, I have these tiles, which are very subtle, which complement the theme of the house. That window brings in natural lighting as well as air circulation. You can even decide to go with hanging lines and hang your clothes on this space. Steady. Where else we go to?
Boris, I know people are wondering, where does that door lead to?
That door leads to your SQ. The property comes with an SQ. It's 4-bedroom plus an SQ. The price point is from how much?
71.5 million Kenyan shillings, and you can call this your home. What are you waiting for, guys?
They're waiting for me to write them a check. I don't have money. Okay, Terry. Now, we're back to the lounge. Just kindly give us an orientation of how the layout looks like, just for the viewers, the fans, the buyers, and the clients to get to understand the layout of this beautiful condo in Loresho.
One thing I had mentioned before, Boris, they are all well tucked away, every room, every space, well put together, put in a position whereby you have easy access, but at the same time, it's very private.
Okay.
And behind me, we have 2 bedrooms, all en suite, and from where I'm standing, you can't really tell, or rather, if you're seated on the lounge, there's no way you'll have that access to see directly inside the bedroom because it has that nook in between, creating that sort of privacy. And as you enter into the rooms, you're not entering directly to the bed space.
And I love that. That's a very good idea. But then the question is, if somebody is wondering what they could do with this, you could do a portrait here if you want to. I mean, on the left-hand side is a bedroom. Kevin is shooting this bedroom. And I want us to go in, get to see how this bedroom looks like. There are things you'll notice here which you have never seen in your life. Are you ready to get to see what happens on this side? Follow us this way. Let's go in, Terry. Come this way.
Wow. Do you know the funniest thing is that this can be mistaken for the primary suite?
Yes.
We are not in the primary suite, guys.
It's not.
It's just another bedroom, which is en suite. And look at it. Look at the size. Look at the ceiling height. Look at the cabinetry on that side. Look at your wardrobe. I mean, it's well put together. This space can easily fit a king-size bed.
Of course, easily can fit a king-size bed, an ottoman. How do you call that stuff you guys have? How do you call it? The makeup area can fit here nicely. You've got more space in between. If you want to add maybe a couch or an accent chair, can still fit on this space. And mostly is the height from the floor to the ceiling. This height looks like twice me plus some centimeters on top. It's really high.
I agree with you on that.
Yes.
Look at that size of the window.
Yes.
It is amazing. You get some fresh air coming in, natural light. In as much as you want to switch on the light in this room, believe me, you can go dark and you still be very bright.
Exactly. It's a huge window that brings in a lot of natural lighting. Terry, there's some things that we can't overlook.
Yeah.
The choice of sockets, the choice of wall sconces, the choice of spotlights, the choice of tiles. I mean, the paintwork is to a T. I mean, if you look at even the Tanzanian teak, there's no way you're going to use Tanzanian teak and go cheap when it comes to paint. The developer has been consistent in all materials coming into this property. I love the tiles on the floor. They match nicely with the choice of the paint on this wall. I love it.
Wait till you see the bathroom that we have here. I love the fact that it is gray and it is well complemented with the black features. You have your floating water closet here, which is well put together. There's beautiful vanity. I love the choice of color here. I love the smart mirror. I love the fact that we have a pendant here, which is, you know, bright and vibrant. That casement window allowing fresh air to come in, natural light. Guys, they have used floor to ceiling tiles which are large and they are not glossy, they're a bit matte. Beautiful finishing. And I love the fact that the Tanzanian teak wood is still consistent everywhere.
Very gorgeous. I love the space in that washroom. It's spacious, it's airy. There is no reason of having a washroom with high-end fittings and finishes. Then it's very tight. You can get to feel the luxury in it, but then this gives you luxury. I can't wait to show you what you have on this other side. This becomes our second bedroom, and most of you will mistake this to a primary suite. It's not. It's just a normal bedroom in a high-end condo in Loresho. It's 4-bedroom. It's all en suite, spanning 4,000 square feet. Remember, you're the only one on that floor. You don't share a floor with anyone. You're only 4 per block. Looks very nice and feels so good. Teddy, back to you.
It's very appealing. I
Yes.
love the fact that we still have an ensuite here.
Yes.
You might think that they might compromise on space and give you a smaller ensuite. No. It is consistent. The size of the bathrooms, consistent in the space that they give you in the bedroom side. Look at that wardrobe. I love the fact that they also provide the laundry basket, the pull-out mirror just to look at yourself. I love it.
Very beautiful. The space here is just enough. There is more space. There is vertical space and horizontal space. I mean, which is just enough. The windows are huge enough to bring in natural lighting. And mostly it's Fabian, come this way. I want you to point out this stuff. Guys, look at this wall scone. I mean, it's nicely fitted and you can see even the way it's painted, it's so clean. You can see paints on the wall scone. It's so important for you to notice those kind of things in a property. Many times developers will do finishes that are not impressive to the eye. But then when it comes to high-end real estate, such things do matter.
Absolutely. Details done to perfection. This is not what you get in most condos, but this you will get in this fabulous, luxury, lush condo.
And Terry is a lady of elegance and style, and rarely does she showcase stuff that doesn't match her standards. And when she walked into this property, she said, Boris, this is what I would sell comfortably, because for her, she cares about the product, how it looks, the value, the finishes, the location, and that's why you tend to see her most in this kind of listing, because she's a lady of elegance. Let's go see what happens inside, Terry. So Terry, before we jump to that space, which is our third bedroom, its own suite, I want to talk about this space, because this is where, you know, we close our deals, we sign checks, we make phone calls that are very private. You can have it as a study area for your kids if you want to. You can have it as your private home office, all right? I like the shelves, so thick, Tanzanian teak is still consistent. That space has been left there for your laptop, for your desktop, and the wall is nicely detailed. I love the finishes. I also love the space in it. I mean, it's very private. Once you close the door, it's quiet and very peaceful. Terry.
We are not done yet, Boris.
Okay.
Just as we had seen in the other bedrooms, this equally could be mistaken for a primary suite as well. But guys, we have not yet arrived there.
Okay.
Let's save the best for last.
Of course, and then this bedroom is a bit spatial. It's spatial in this sense. On the left-hand side, it gives you the view of the forest. That is the selling point for this bedroom. The height is consistent, the size of the tile is still consistent, the space is still consistent. I like the fairness and generosity from this developer, Terry.
They are very generous in the spacing, the workmanship, in basically everything that they did with this condo. I give them 100 out of 100.
So let me show them the washroom. They think the washroom would look different from what they've seen on the other washrooms. This might be, but then also it might not. Come this way. This washroom has a shower cubicle on the other side. You have tiles from the floor all the way to the ceiling. You have got the rain shower head. You have got this hidden system, toilet, sink, vanity, a smart mirror, of course, an encasement that is frosted. The most important thing is that you get faucets that are hands-grown. Beautiful stuff going on there. Terry, we are supposed to get to see the master bedroom, which these guys are dying for. I mean, they've been waiting all that time to get to see how the primary suite would look like.
And I appreciate you guys for watching the video so far. And if you have reached this point, it's time you get to see how the primary suite looks like.
Check the lead. Yeah. Wow. This you must love.
Boris, let's have a look.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
What's your first impression?
My first impression is just space. I mean, look, if I'm going to spend 70-something million on a condo, it must be spatial. Spatial in what regard? Maybe the size of it. Spatial in what regard? Maybe the location. Spatial in what regard? Maybe it's, you know, the amenities, or maybe say the size of it. You know, so this is spatial. Yeah.
It is quite nice considering this is the primary suite. I love the rock ceiling,
wow,
the workmanship done up there. It's fabulous.
Yes.
Look at just how the lights have been pocketed, the pendant lights falling just below the master bed. Do you love it?
I love it. Even the style in it. I mean, I like the way the bed has been done to the ground. I have a similar stuff in my house. It's very comfortable. It's high time, guys. We start moving from the old school beds where they had, you know, some space down there. This is the new norm. You have your bed to the floor. I mean, there is more space upwards. It makes the room feel more area. You can even breathe easily, man. There is more space in it. Yeah, so true.
Well, that is true,
of
Boris.
course.
And look at the white walls that come with this space. I love the fact that where we have this beautiful wall piece, you can have your TV maybe.
Yep. Yeah,
you can hang it here.
Yep.
I love the Tanzanian teak shelving.
Yes.
I love the shelving that they have incorporated here. Maybe
Yes.
you can have your decor, something nice and pleasing to the eye for you.
For me, I'll go with family photos maybe of my wife and I, you know, wedding, you know, maybe, I don't know, our vacation to maybe say the Cayman Islands, the Maldives, and Kuala Lumpur and all that. I could have that all displayed here. I mean, I could have photos of me when I was young and photos of my wife and my kids while they were young. I mean, I would do a lot of this shelf,
Absolutely.
Yeah, because, I'm a man who, to be honest, I'm someone who cherishes memories, and I would like to keep those memories. When I wake up in the morning, I get some energy to to just work so hard for my family, for my partner. It's so important to have that in the bedroom. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That is quite nice.
Of course.
Family man.
Of course. Of course.
I love this space that you can have your mirror here. It doesn't have to be just in the bathroom. I think this is quite nice as well. Sometimes you just want to look at yourself before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Ladies, you understand, right?
What do you mean? Come on. I mean, what do you mean?
Well, it's nice.
You're going to sleep. What do you mean?
No, Boris, memories. You just talked about memories. Let me have my own memory.
Come on, ladies. That is crazy. You go to the mirror at night. For what reasons? Come on. Doesn't make any sense to me.
No, Boris, you wouldn't understand that. You wouldn't.
Okay.
But we do that.
Well, okay. Ease. Okay.
You can have this entire space. Maybe you can have your console.
Yeah, if you want to. Sounds good.
For more pictures,
of
or
course.
Maybe you can have, you can just use it to place your handbag. Maybe,
yes.
Pick and go as you leave out.
Yep.
I think that would be also convenient.
Sounds like a plan.
Have some beautiful wall art piece here.
Of course.
I think that would do well.
Portrait?
I know.
Of course, for display. It's very intentional. The window over there is something else. It's so huge. More natural lighting coming in. I feel so good looking at that window. Right now, the property is under construction, but then once it's done, you love the view from that window. It's
Absolutely.
gorgeous. But then, the bed is here, there's an accent chair, a coffee table. Somebody asked Boris, I have an ottoman. Where do I place it? There's more space. Move this stuff forward, put your ottoman in between there, or you can even put it if you want to. There's more space to play around with. And for me, when it comes to high-end real estate, when numbers are being mentioned, just above, say 7 to 8 zeros, then space does matter. Come this way, Cherry.
Boris.
Yes.
Can we just talk about this walk-in closet that we have here, which is well placed? It's just in a nook somewhere in the primary suite. I love the way they've just, separated this wardrobe and made it so functional in all sense, because we have the laundry basket, we have
Shoe rack.
I know, and look.
Wow.
It pulls
Beautiful.
out.
Love that. That's
out.
very creative.
It pulls out.
Wow.
I love the fact that we have more storage. It's basically from floor to ceiling, which is quite nice.
And that space has been left there intentionally. If you're a guy who likes travel like Boris Yelstine, you want to go to Senegal, you want to go to Dakar. Or maybe you want to go to Nairobi. Or maybe you want to go to, say, I don't know, Morocco, or name it. I love Africa. When it comes to pecking orders of continents, Africa comes as my number one, because it's my continent and that's where my country is, Kenya. So if you're a guy who likes traveling, then all that space has been left with traveling bags. Terry, we buy these, we tour the world easily, bags all over, the closet, sure than the washroom.
And as you come this way, you have this beautiful floating vanity. His and her sink, his and her smart mirrors, which is beautifully placed. We have this beautiful pendant, and if you notice, guys, up there we have this anti-mist spotlight, which is quite nice, very lush, very luxurious. We have this beautiful, spacious shower cubicle that can easily accommodate 3 people, 4 people. Guys, I don't know why we'd have so many people in this primary, but you get the concept. We also have this beautifully placed casement window for natural light, free flow of air, and we have this beautiful soaking tub. If you are a fan of our videos, you know this is my favorite part, this soaking tub, which is well placed and beautifully placed right there. And also we have the water closet to this other side, which has been tucked away privately and quite nice, and you will realize the consistency in the choice of tile from floor to ceiling, gray, complemented with the dark black fixtures. Boris, what do you think?
It's a guy, Boris Yelstine. They call me the wolf of real estate, and I still don't know why. But then today answers that question. And the reason is we only showcase stuff that makes sense to buyers all over the world. Look, we don't only sell high-end stuff. We also sell affordable real estate for investment. Today, we were in a listing that resonates with anybody who wants the high life in Nairobi. And trust me, this gives you the high life.
This definitely gives you that sense of luxury. At the same time, you have the serene environment. You have this beautiful space, massive, beautiful space. Not to forget the exterior, which is also well done. The workmanship is done to a T, which I love.
Of course, I do love to. I mean, in case you want to get to see this listing, the number is always on your screen. And trust me, the person on the other end is Terry. Terry is the person who's going to take you through this listing because she has been assigned these kind of listings. Terry?
I am looking forward to having you guys reach out to us. I am eager and dying to be able to bring you to this listing and have you sign the check because this should be your home.
Of course, we'll see you on the next time. Let's go.